Her
That's
own
awesome.
beats and she makes, and she's crazy talented.
That is so cool. Yeah, I will.
We actually almost saw you at the Bloom. I take pictures at the Bloom, and there was that open mic night with like the ciphers and all that, and you went on stage for like 2 seconds and somebody took the mic from you or something. And, like you didn't get to rap.
I remember that. I rapped like at the very beginning, like when it first opened, so there wasn't many people there, and then I came back on for a little bit after.
I was like, what happened? That's where I remember you from. So I'm glad that we're gonna have the chance to see Jessica rap later. At the end of this episode, this little lady is gonna rap for us. Like a whole rap. Like not just 2 sentences, a whole rap. She's ready. So stay tuned. Stay there. Don't move. So first thing comes first, do you have a stage name? Like for DJ or for rapping? What is it? I need to know.
J.Leod.
J.Leod.
And my last name is McLeod, so it's like J.Leod. So it's spelled like my last name.
That's it.
But it's like J.Leod.
I love it.
Yeah,
this is what it goes.
Audio Jungle.
I want you to tell me more about all of the art that you do.
Okay.
So go all at it because you're there to promote yourself. So talk as much as you want and tell us as much as you can.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be starting an art business soon, and I'm going to do custom art, like any medium, any style. I've designed a lot of tattoos as well, so I'll also be designing tattoos. But that's one thing.
You're busy.
Yeah, that's one goal of mine that I'm going to start on shortly after school. Okay. And then also a bit of fine woodworking as well. Okay. I have a few projects on the go, driftwood projects, like shelves, lamps, cutting boards, things like that, just on as another art form of mine.
Yeah, my goodness.
But yeah, I'd really like to just devote more of my time into creating more art, selling my prints, and starting a business with that, and also creating more of my own music and getting more of my raps out there, because I don't have any of my music on social media. I have like one DJ mix on SoundCloud, but I should that's another thing I really gotta start to get onto. But those are my goals, and I feel like
I haven't seen much of your property, but I feel like you could have like such a cool little shop here to just like display all of your art, all of your painting, your woodwork. Could you make me a cheese board?
Of course I can make you a cheese board.
I need a badass cheese board.
I'll happily make you a cheese board.
Awesome. That's good to know. Yeah. So, okay, and now you're at school for carpentry.
Yes.
Carpentry. So I'm guessing this is going to help with all of your art project as well, right?
Yes, yeah.
So it's all connected.
Yes, it's not as much fine woodworking. It's more of like the heavier stuff and building houses and things, but I've definitely learned like so much about the tools and like different techniques and skills. Yeah. So I can...
Is that something you want to do full-time professionally at some point?
Totally, yeah. My goal is to get my red seal. I'm on my level 3 now, and then I'll get my red seal and then see where the world takes me.
There you go, wherever you're meant to be.
Yeah, totally.
If it's hip-hop, it's hip-hop. If it's painting, it's painting. If it's carpentry, it's carpentry.
Yeah, we're all in them. We'll see, yeah. But I would definitely, like to endure my rapping and other sorts of art more.
Yes. Speaking of your rapping, how would you describe your style and your energy?
I'd say it's unique. I always try and make really difficult rhymes and flows and change it up really intricately. I don't know. It's not like the same sort of thing that you hear over and over. I like to add some style and flow, and I like character in my beats, like you know, a good guitar or something else to like. Do
you put melodies in there and stuff like that?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
And you said earlier you're rapping a little bit over it. Are you also a singer?
I mean, I can.
Oh yeah. Would you do it?
But I don't know.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, ideas. We're giving your ideas today. Who influenced your rapping style? Do you have any inspiration on there?
I think it's just me. Like, I remember just getting my notepad and start writing, and then kind of speaking it, and yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
No influence at all.
No. Okay. No, that's bad. I shouldn't say that.
Jessica,
I'm covering
all
the
the way.
microphone. There we go.
Oh, no, it's okay. It'll catch up. Don't worry.
Okay. I think I just have a lot of influence by my friends who like help me with the Nelson Music Collective, and a lot of rappers as well. Like seeing what they've been through and how they create their lyrics and style and everything. Yeah, that's definitely my influence. Yeah.
I know myself. I watch different like podcasts and interviews on TV to like I try to write down notes and see like what I'm missing and like, you know, like so you can progress. I don't know if you're the same with rapping or any kind of arts, but
hearing different sides and
you just catch up on some things and you're like, well, that person is successful, so maybe if I copy it a little bit, maybe I get that result. How has your rapping evolved over time?
Heavily, for sure. Yeah, I think.
Do you have a video of you rapping at first?
I do, but no, it's on my old phone.
You should send it to us.
I will. I gotta go. I don't have any of my new photos on my. Oh, actually, I do. Actually, it's on my Instagram. I look back at this video and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's kind of like
girl,
put my
what
head
you
down.
doing?
Yeah,
we all have to start somewhere. Man.
Totally, but I do have my old raps I can show you for sure. But
so, how did you get to evolve?
I think just practicing it more and more and just becoming more comfortable with it. Because like before I could never freestyle and I was so like hard on myself and like strict with my abilities, but then like I guess it just kind of broke through and like it just started coming naturally and I didn't have to force it, and that's when I like truly kind of excelled, I guess. I don't know.
I think you need to be able to, when you're on stage, you need to relax. You need to stay calm.
Totally.
And that's gonna it's like for anything else. It's like, for example, like I'm a server in restaurants, and when I started doing fine dining, I was told if you don't start your service straight, you're gonna go sideways the whole time. And I take that for everything in life. It's like if you don't start calm and straight, everything's gonna go sideways. Yeah. And I think that goes for when also you get on stage. If you start a little wonky.
Oh, is there? Oh, there's a ladybug in the. I have ladybugs living in my house.
That's perfect. See, you're lucky, girl. You're lucky. It's for good luck. So, what was I saying? Yeah.
No, I totally agree with you.
You know,
because like I'll have a rap so down packed, and then I'll get on stage and I'm like, just forget everything, or like I'll like be rapping and then I'll forget a whole verse, and I'm like, oh shit, like, you know, just getting in those nerves. And
but it comes with practice.
Totally,
it comes with practice. Some people, I interviewed some members of the Circus Act and Somniacs.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and one of the girls was telling me she still, after years and years and years, she still gets nervous before she gets on stage, and I think it's just normal. It comes with time and practice, and you get more confident, and and the show goes on. And then you're a badass. Do you have any ritual or any ritual before you perform, and do you have any tricks to calm you down and focus?
Just like being focused on my own thing, I guess, not so much distractions or like focus on the audience right away. You know, I kind of like gotta get into my mindset and stay there, and then I'll feel more comfortable like opening up and looking at the audience or like being fully present. I just gotta like take those first couple steps and like stay calm and focused, and then it's no specific ritual. I just kind of go out and do it.
Some people have rituals. Boy Not Home had one, by the way.
Really? Oh wow.
I don't even remember what it is, but I remember asking him, and he told me how. Anyways,
that's good. I probably should have one.
So some people have like a little object and they bring with them on stage.
Oh, that's nice.
You know, like little lucky rabbit leg. So earlier you said to us then you were unique. Can you actually like explain to us why your rapping style is unique and why you as an artist you are unique?
Because I write everything from my heart, you know, I don't rely on anything else. That just comes from me, and it's unique to myself and nobody else, I guess. Like,
it's a hard question.
That is a hard question.
You don't want to, you know.
I guess. I write all my own lyrics. Try and do everything myself and be creative with it, and not be so comparative to everyone else and their styles.
Yeah. You just want to do your own thing, go with your own vision there.
Totally.
And like you said earlier, like you're way more into like old style hip hop, like writing true stories. It's not all about pussy and asses.
Right? That's like, I don't really like the mainstream stuff. It's like,
we like Biggie, we like Tupac, we like the whole Snoop Dogg and shit.
Right?
Like, I sure do like that too.
Yeah.
What is the most challenging thing in your opinion about rapping?
Oh, probably memorizing.
We're just talking about that.
Yeah, like if it's a short deadline for something and you're rushed to try and like, or at least for me, like when I'm rushed to try and memorize something, it's so hard for me. And then just like that one, like I'll have it and then I'll forget something and then it's all jumbled up again. But probably that would be the hardest part of rapping for me. Yeah.
I don't know how people can like rap a 5-minute song. And
but it's funny because some of my lyrics I'll just remember forever. Like I still have verses that I remember from like 5 or 6 years ago.
Wow.
But then ones that I create and I practice over and over, it just like doesn't stick the same way. Sometimes they do, but
interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. I wonder, I'm like, how does my brain work?
That's funny.
What we do here is go back.
What is your process when it comes to create music and write your own song?
I feel like I have to be in the right state of mind to do it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I can like force myself to rhyme, but then when I'm in the right state, it just comes so naturally. Like sometimes I'll just like catch myself and I'll just go for hours. Like I can just write and write and write, or like type on my phone lyrics, or just like freestyle. Like if I'm like in that state, I can just let it go naturally.
do you smoke weed and write?
Sometimes.
Does it help you remember? I know some people.
Sometimes.
Some people it helps them with their memory.
Yeah.
Not for me.
No,
it's not happening. I can barely remember my name, but but do you? So sometimes it does help you.
Sometimes, yeah. I actually haven't really experimented like with that as much, but. Yeah, maybe.
There's a lot of
artists. Because like with studying too, I'll smoke a bong toke and then go study, and then it sometimes sticks more in my head than if I don't.
Yeah, you know, when I used to be in school and I used to not smoke weed, and these kids that used to smoke weed, they actually were better at school than me, and it pissed me off because I was like, you smoke weed, how are you so good? It didn't make sense in my head as like a 13-year-old. But yeah, like I realized, and actually it helps a lot of people to remember a lot of things. So
that's great.
It's funny that it works like that for you too. It hasn't worked yet for me.
That's
coming.
Okay.
It's coming.
It's coming. Maybe it depends the kind of weed or how you smoke it, or I don't know.
You know, I smoke mostly indica, so maybe that doesn't help.
Yeah,
maybe that doesn't help.
It's like kind of a more chill high.
Do you find you're more creative if you go through drama? If you're going through something, do you find yourself to be able to write more?
Yes, totally. Then I can I have like something to go off of, and I can explain.
Bitch about it. It must be like a form of therapy for you.
Totally, right? Like a way. It's like to express myself. It's like when someone writes in their journal at the end of the day, how was your day? Like what happened? It's like, or I think the biggest thing about rapping for me is like being able to say things that you wouldn't normally like just tell someone. Yeah. Right? Because you can like say it in such a
in a different way.
In a different way,
in a different
and it's not so straight up, you know, as a weird characterism to it almost, and it's like not as intense as telling someone.
It's less offensive.
Yeah, and it can be. Yeah, totally, right?
You can say fuck you to someone in a rap.
Yeah.
gonna be fine.
Yeah, and if something like bad goes on in my life and I don't want everyone to know, but I can like make it, like I can bring it in my rhymes a little bit differently, so it's not so bold.
It's not so personal.
Yeah, not so personal. Totally.
I like that. I really like that. So, where can people find eventually maybe your stuff? So you said you have one mix out. Okay.
Yes.
Where can we find that?
On SoundCloud. And I'll have more to come. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
so
it's
coming.
just J.Leod. Yeah. J.Leod.
Okay.
And then I'm hoping to get in the studio with Roger Swan.
No idea. Shaw? No idea.
What's his name? Oh, no. You should cut that out.
So she's hoping to go in the studio. So that's why we edit this stuff.
Yeah, I think it's Roger. I just don't want to say the wrong name. Roger. I'll just say Roger.
Okay. That's okay. Yeah. Roger.
I want to go into the studio with Roger because he's a really big producer in Nelson. And people have talked to him about me before. And I'd love to like start working with a producer to create, like get my own music publicized or just do it on my own.
Oh, yeah. Why not if you have the material?
Totally. Post it on SoundCloud, Spotify, wherever I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
So what's coming up next for you this year, 2025? Where can we find J.Leod?
Well,
such and such.
You'll find me playing shows around the area. There's a couple coming up in March. Yeah, I DJ a lot. I'll play a lot of shows around the area.
So are you J.Leod too for the DJ and J.Leod for rapping? Okay,
yeah, because usually they're like the same. Okay. Or like, you know what I mean? Like I'll DJ and rap at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but always playing shows around Nelson, Salmo, and yeah, and then I'm going to create my music more publicly, get it out on social medias more.
You got to. I mean, 95,000 people are going to want to.
It's happening.
It's happening. Yeah. This is the beginning.
This is the beginning.
It's the start, man. She's
totally.
So it's only going up from here.
Yeah. Awesome.
Are you ready?
I'm so ready. Let's do it.
Your top one breakfast restaurant in Nelson.
What's it called?
She was so ready.
Wait. Oh shoot! Wait, no. Oh my gosh! Why am I blanking on this?
Take a minute. You're fine.
Oh, what's the one? The Vienna Cafe. I love the Vienna.
Oh yeah, I saw that online actually.
You should go. It's really good.
Is it affordable?
It is, and it's lovely. It's like in a little bookstore.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah, it's like a used bookstore with records, and then they have a little cafe and like
I don't know
breakfast. Yeah, you gotta go.
Okay, no, I do want to go.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is everything we like. So yeah, we're heading into the spring. Where would you recommend us to go for a hike in the Nelson area? And it can include the North Shore, obviously.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of beautiful mountain lakes. There's like hundreds of beautiful mountain lakes that you can hike into. That's what I like, is a good bushwhack. And then you get to the top, and it's a beautiful lake. Monica Meadows is really beautiful. Anywhere up on Kokanee Glacier is gorgeous.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good answer.
That's sweet.
And last one, what is your favorite must-see local shop?
Oh, I love Love of Shiva.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah,
we're new to Nelson.
Oh, welcome.
Yeah, but we moved here in October, so I don't have. It's recommendation for me too.
Yeah, if you love like crystals and spiritual.
I do.
Yeah. Okay.
All of it.
You gotta go to Love of Shiva. It's so humble in there and so beautiful, and they have so many wonderful crystals and little.
Is it by the Other Club? Clove? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've been wanting to go forever.
Awesome.
Yeah, okay,
yeah,
well,
sweet.
My goodness, it's like we're friends.
Yeah.
Like, we're meant to be friends. Well, all right, guys. So now it's time for her to get ready because she's going to be rapping for us. So
sweet.
Complexity telepathically, unfurling new steps from my sensuality. Everything happening all at one time that it hits me while I spit, flip another dope bomb. Pressing on and on, my mind don't seem to quit this difficult tunnel that makes me wanna jump shit. I've been finding my focus, increase, so you notice that everything supports my focus. Been through more pain anyone could imagine, but so have all the we in our own ways of expression. Constantly distracted by our own torture, we forget what we're told and we forget what we hold and we're told to be bolder. Order, in this quarter disorder. This is the story of the explorer on a path of self-horror. Love for all the peace we intertwine. It's such a beautiful thing when we are stuck in the behind. Beyond, between, below, we all hold something told. And that's the beauty that we tell when we are old. This weird reality we live in, dropped to be something we can't see, somewhere, nowhere, another breaking way in between. A misunderstanding of ignorance, something we dismiss. It's right in front of us, this bliss we dream to reminisce. There you go. Power in my verses, every line's not a stitch. Visionary mind, climbing heights, never switch. In a world full of chaos, my mind's adrift. Turning pain into power, watch the script shift. Magnify the truth, let the realness surprise. Testify to the hustle, break the chains and the ties. Elevate my vision, see the scheme in the sky. Meditating on the block where the friends get high. With the hunger of a beast, ain't no setting for lies. In the jungle where the wolves stay ready to thrive. Chasing visions with the flame, got the fire in my stride. Contemplation on the dreams that we scheme to survive.
Woo! That's it! Girl, that was good.
What we do here is go back.